5:07 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. It's still Wednesday, the 26th of July, 2023. The emotionally screwed up and sleep deprived zombie Weaver, John C. Roseman, California. What's going on? So I guess it's another letter to Daryl, the artist in recovery. Uh, we're trying to talk about something there about your video. About differences left and right happening these days. And how much they change us and how much we hadn't noticed the changes. Yeah, growing up as a kid, you know, I didn't try to figure adults out. I was trying to deal with my own damn childhood and everything else going crazy. And then trying to deal and trying to survive with work right after screwed up college. 2 years down the drain. I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't mature enough. But I was still trying to learn other things about not being observant, just being survival. Work, work, work. Learn how to work at this job, work at that job, bust your ass, bust your ass, bust your ass. Didn't occur to me to be an observer or recorder of people's behaviors or stuff like that. Didn't occur to me to be a camera for people like that. I mean, my God, the people are so spoiled these days and they're going crazy with the technology. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. It's just weird. The zeros and ones that we have that are in our lives right now as it is, I think we are being governed by artificial intelligence. You ever get that feeling? Especially when you keep looking at your preferences on social media and you wonder how come you're seeing more and more of this stuff. Well, you got the algorithms there. The zeros and ones are in control, dude. The zeros and ones are in control. Of course, you could try breaking the damn thing by putting up another personality on there, another persona. Change the log in a little bit. Make yourself a new identity. And that way you don't get programmed by the zeros and ones unless they've already figured it out. You put in one key element that you use constantly, but try to change everything else out, you're screwed. Everything has to be total change. Otherwise, they'll lock onto your ass. Welcome to the wonderful world of computers these days. We worry about the Terminator kind of future. Worst point of interest. Television show a decade or two ago, within that time period, CBS was dealing with this one guy and his master computer about predicting things left and right. Till later on in the series, in the seasons, I think they did several of them on that one because everyone liked to watch it. I didn't. I didn't. I stayed away from that damn crap. But I caught the bases and the gist of it. That you keep doing a repetitive thing left and right, it's going to lock onto your ass. You think people have a hard time these days? Shit. They didn't have a way enough or at all to express themselves. I mean, royally go crazy at this point over here. But the event of technology over the past 30 to 40 years with the internet services, CompuServe, AOL. Well, it's supposed to be AOL, but a lot of people called it AOL because they didn't like it. I don't know why. I mean, like walking into different supermarkets and on the store shelves, here's a damn disc, the damn cartridges or the damn CD discs. I think that thing is barely working and barely there. The old dial-up thing. We got streaming left and right. If you got Wi-Fi constantly, you know, Daryl, I swear that when it's going to be my time to kick off, one way or another, either voluntarily or involuntarily, all these videos I'm doing are going to be examples of, and your videos and my videos and everyone else's videos are going to be not the culmination, but examples of human living in our time period here. You ever thought about that one? Is that heavy? I mean, think about it. All the videos that we've been doing, all the audio recordings we do for our own selves, if we actually had those things preserved, they would give somebody, a visitor to our planet or a visitor in our time period, um, an idea of how the hell we lived, how we interacted with each other, how we were disingenuous with each other, how we didn't like this thing or like that thing, or else we were programmed to like them or not. That's a lot to think about, but I think about it from time to time, and I do the audio recordings on these things. Now, as I said before, my other videos, they're buried alive like the worms they are, under the wind files anyway. I do a lot of audio recordings on Phone app. It's a voice recorder app. I've used a few of them before. I still need to get me a new phone. I need more memory on this thing. I need more storage. I can only do so much with about a few gigs here. Not the fastest, but it still works. I just have to be selective of the apps I can shove on this damn thing. It's not as fun as some of the other phones are, where everyone else is advertised being happy with the damn thing. Yeah, until they see the damn price for the thing and how much they got to pay for it and how much in payments they got to make for that damn thing. Until they break it and then they're really bought it. I usually buy mine outright and cheap. If they're being discontinued, then might as well get the damn thing because it's cheap. Saves money. Behaviors like that get to be reflected upon what I'm using and what I'm dealing with. And I have to sometimes turn this thing off. We are subject, Daryl, to the zeros and ones out there. We are subject to the programmed algorithms out there. They learn more and more about human behavior by what we're doing online. And if we are on a repeat, we're going to get force fed the repeat. Much like when you keep watching Fox News, you keep expecting something different to happen with these guys, even with all the controversies they've been having and change up in their staffing, especially on air. They're still remaining the same. They still got to pedal out the crap because they got to make their ratings. They got to make their people happy about this one. Even they are programmed for it. Think about it. Some people have an issue concerning about how other people aren't following their example. How come they're not Christian or anything else like that, and they're showing odd behavior? Well, as I was trying to say before in a previous video, how many things have we seen online, have we come across, if we're that bored enough, and I am that bored enough, where either progressive media or other people posting their own stuff show the different changes in people's personalities from one, either they were good or they're totally insane. I think we're showing more and more insanity out there. I guess people are either comfortable with the camera or going crazy with the damn camera. Or some people don't even like the damn camera. When we had cameras installed in different places, like different traffic lights, people were freaked out about it because invasion of privacy. Past, I don't know how many decades we've got that going. Well, we actually had cameras all over the damn place watching things left and right. Some people felt uncomfortable, and other people got so used to it. It's like, why bother? They're there. You go in Vegas over the past, I don't know, 50 or more years. How much of it's changed? And I'm not talking about buildings. I'm talking about security-wise. The eyes all over the place because they don't want to be robbed. And we're making sure that A, you're having a good time, and B, their employees are honest enough, and C, if they're going to get robbed, they got you on tape. can't go anywhere in that town or near that state without being cameraed. In fact, everywhere else we got Brother Eye all over the place. And not to mention the conspiracy theories left and right. We have the Eye watching. Don't you understand what this is? Daryl! The Eye is watching you. We have to be panicking. We have to freak out left and right. There's a movie, Sylvester Stallone, Judge Dredd. Back in the 90s. Cheap ass Hollywood theatrics, but you gotta love them anyway. They were showing in different places where the Eye is constant, where the cameras are all over the damn place. In a home. In a home. One of the guys was being, one of the actors who was portraying a journalist trying to investigate the judges and see how corrupt the system is. He's talking about it with his wife. There's a camera watching it all. In certain aspects of our life, we have cameras all over the damn place. We get these damn things. We really got cameras all over the place. We wonder how come our behaviors are so weird. What would be considered weird these days? Oh, let's see what's weird. The fact that I can walk up and down the street of Roseman and not be subject to traffic cams. Except I can go into different places of business and have the cameras on me. Okay, for security purposes. Okay, fine. You go on a bus and you got traffic cams in there. Doesn't matter if it's doing a shuttle service within the town of Roseman or the transit buses coming from each community. They got cameras on those things too. And then you go into Lancaster, California. Now, Daryl, I'm going to ask a favor of you, okay? Just if you have your computer or you got your phone, just hit Google Maps. Type out the Antelope Valley, California. Just do that. I'll wait. Got it? Okay. You see the armpit. I'm talking about the high desert region of Southern California. Roseman is a small community right next to Edwards Air Force Base. Edwards is upper right. And right next to that directly is my home. That long stretch that you see is Roseman. The larger stretch down below is Lancaster, California, and Palmdale. You talk about Camera City. They got cameras all over the damn place. That's the point. These things are so prevalent these days that's either you're terrified with the damn camera or you're not. We have to have signs posted that cameras are in usage. Yeah, I probably would have to get me a sign like that and post it in my house. I'll just have it prominent a couple of times, or if I just get a couple of signs. One probably over here. I'll put one over here that says camera in usage 24/7. Another one over here, just to show the people when they open up the front door, they'll be seeing that. Because I want these people to understand, if I'm going outside, they don't know whether or not if I'm recording or not. And I don't want to get into that kind of legal hot water. And yes, I am trying not to be a Karen out there. Oh my God. Shall we talk about that as well? Probably in another video, maybe. Karen with the camera. Scary.